So imagine, just for a second, having the absolute best day ever at school.
Oh, totally. Like the ultimate best day.
Right. You finally make a new best friend, you get to play your favorite game at recess, and you were just so excited.
You probably run all the way home to tell your family.
Exactly. You run home, you burst through the front door, and wait. Imagine looking around and seeing that your entire bedroom, everything you own, is packed up in cardboard boxes.
Oh, wow. That would be a terrible surprise.
It would be, right. And you're not moving because you want a bigger house or anything like that. You have to move just because, well, the strawberries in the fields outside your town stopped growing.
Right, because the season ended.
Yeah. The moment the harvest is over, your whole life just gets packed away into boxes and you have to start all over again somewhere totally new.
It's just, it's a staggering way to live.
Yeah.
Especially for a kid. I mean, your whole sense of home is just tied to the weather and the dirt.
You are totally at the mercy of the seasons. And that is exactly what we are exploring on our deep dive today.
Yes, jumping right in.
Welcome, you guys. Today, our mission is to explore an amazing, realistic fiction story called The Circuit by Francisco Jimenez.
It is such a good story.
It really is. We're going to follow a young boy named Panchito. His family lives this exact lifestyle. They move all over California from farm to farm, just trying to survive.
And we really want to figure out what it means to be, incredibly resilient. Like, how do you stay strong when everything keeps changing?
Right. And to do that, we're doing something super fun today. It's basically going to be like a big reading club.
Yes. So, to really understand this story, we are going to read short, actual pieces of the text out loud first.
I love that.
Yeah, and then after we read a piece, we will break it down and explain exactly what it means.
Perfect. So let's just get right into it. We are starting right at the end of summer. The days are getting shorter, and Panchito comes home from working in the fields.
Okay, let me grab the book. I'll read this first part. This is from paragraph 5.
Go for it.
The author writes, "When I opened the front door to the shack, I stopped. Everything we owned was neatly packed in cardboard boxes. Suddenly, I felt even more the weight of hours, days, weeks, and months of work."
Man. Okay, so right away we have to talk about why everything is in boxes.
Right, the strawberries.
Exactly. It's late August and the strawberry season is just over. The farmer they work for, this guy named Ito, he isn't smiling anymore because there just aren't any more strawberries to pick.
Which means no more work. And for a family of braceros, which is a word for workers who travel from places like Jalisco, Mexico, no work means they can't afford to stay.
They literally have to leave. I mean, think about the title of the story, The Circuit.
Oh, that's a great point. Let's unpack that word.
Yeah, so think about your normal school day, right? When the bell rings, what do?
You pack up your desk, maybe grab your backpack, and move to the next class.
Right. You move from math to science, and you do that in a loop every single day. That's a circuit.
But for Panchito's family, they aren't just packing a backpack.
No. They have to pack up their entire house. Every time a fruit or vegetable is done growing, they move to a new town. It's a giant geographical circuit.
And because they are always moving, the stuff they own becomes incredibly important to them.
Oh, for sure. Their things basically become their home.
Totally. The author gives us these two really awesome examples of this in the text. Like, first, there's Papa's car.
Oh, I love the car part.
Right. It's this used black Plymouth that he bought in Santa Rosa. He even calls it his Carcachita, which is like a super affectionate nickname for an old beat-up car.
And he is so proud of it. When he buys it, he listens to the engine like a parrot.
Wait, like a parrot?
Yeah. He tilts his head to the side, just listening for any funny noises. He even finds an old blue necktie in the back and decides the old owner must have been a really important man.
Oh, I love that. He's finding dignity in this old car. Because that car is how they survived the circuit.
Exactly. And Mama has something just like that, too.
Her pot.
Yes, Miola. It's this old, huge cooking pot she got at an army surplus store. And the author makes sure to tell us that it's full of dents and nicks.
Right, it's pretty beat up.
But that's the thing. It made me think about, when you have a favorite worn-out teddy bear?
Oh, yeah. Or like a lucky pair of sneakers that you wear every single day.
Exactly. The dents and scratches on Mama's pot don't mean it's broken.
No, they show how much it's used.
Right, they are memories. Every scratch is a meal she cooked for her family in a brand new town. It's proof of love.
That is such a good way to look at it. But, even with that love, the reality of moving is still super harsh.
Yeah, it really is. Because next, they pack up the Carcachita and they drive to Fresno to work for a man named Mr. Sullivan.
And this is where things get really tough.
Yeah.
Do you want to read the next part?
Yeah, let me read paragraph 15. This describes the new place Mr. Sullivan lets them live in.
Okay, let's hear it.
The garage was worn out by the years. It had no windows. The walls, eaten by termites, strained to support the roof full of holes. The dirt floor, populated by earthworms, looked like a gray road map.
I mean, earthworms. On the floor.
Inside the house, a dirt floor with worms, walls eaten by bugs, and a roof full of holes.
It's just terrible. Papa actually has to patch the holes with old newspapers and, like, tin can tops just to keep the weather out.
And even then, only Mama and the little kids get to sleep on the one mattress. Papa and the older boys, Roberto and Panchito, have to sleep outside under the trees.
And they are working so hard during the day, too. They're picking grapes in, like, 100-degree heat.
Oh, the heat is awful. The narrator actually gets super sick to his stomach because he drinks water way too fast in the sun, and he literally drops to his knees in the dirt.
It's so much physical work. But there's this one moment that happens next that really shows how hard this is on his feelings, too.
Oh, the school bus part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me read from paragraph 19. So they are working in the vines, and they hear a bus coming.
Okay, go ahead.
The author says, instinctively, Roberto and I ran and hid in the vineyards. We did not want to get in trouble for not going to school. The neatly dressed boys about my age got off. They carried books under their arms.
Wait, okay. I have to ask a question here.
Sure, jump in.
Why are they hiding? I mean, they are working hard. They are helping their family survive. Shouldn't they be, proud?
That is a really, really good question. And the secret to the answer is in that big vocabulary word the author used.
Instinctively.
Exactly. Doing something instinctively means your body does it before your brain even has time to think about it.
Oh, like if a ball flies at your face, you throw your hands up.
Right. Or you blink. You don't think, I should blink now. It just happens.
So hiding was an instinct.
Yes.
Yeah.
They dive into the vines because they feel embarrassed. They know that kids their age are supposed to be learning and carrying books.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Not picking grapes in the dirt. Seeing those neatly dressed kids just reminds them of how badly they want to be normal students.
That is heartbreaking. They just want to go to school.
They really do.
Yeah.
But they have to wait until November.
Right, because that's when the grape season ends. And then Papá and Roberto have to stay behind to pick cotton, which goes until February.
But Panchito finally gets some good news, right?
Yes. He finally gets to go to the 6th grade.
Yay! Okay, so he gets on the bus. But going to school after missing so much time is actually pretty scary.
Oh, it's terrifying. Let me read paragraph 26 so we can see how he feels.
Awesome, let's hear it.
When the bus stopped in front of the school, I felt very nervous. When I entered, I heard a woman's voice say, "May I help you?" I was startled. I had not heard English for months.
Months without hearing English.
Yeah. It makes me think about playing double Dutch jump rope.
Oh, I love double Dutch. But it's super hard to jump in.
Exactly. Imagine trying to jump into a fast-moving game of double Dutch, but the game has already been going on for months without you.
Everyone else already knows the rhythm.
Right. They know the rules. They are all in sync. And Panchito is just standing there trying to jump in. And on top of that, everyone is speaking a language he hasn't practiced in a long time.
That is a perfect example. And you can tell he's nervous because he keeps rubbing his hands together.
Oh, yeah. He rubs them so hard that his dry skin that's damaged from working in the acid-covered fields literally falls off in little rolls.
It's so sad. But then he meets his new teacher, Mr. Lema.
Mr. Lema.
Yes, Mr. Lema gives him a desk and an English book. But when he asks Panchito to read out loud on page 125, Panchito's blood just rushes to his head.
He gets dizzy, right?
Yeah, he gets totally dizzy. He freezes up and he just can't read the words.
I mean, we've all been there, right? When you're asked to speak in front of the whole class and your mind just goes blank.
Totally. But here's the amazing part. Panchito doesn't just give up.
No, he doesn't. When recess comes, instead of going out to play, he takes his book into the restroom to secretly practice the words.
He's so determined.
He really is. And when he finally asks Mr. Lema for help, Mr. Lema is just the best.
He really is the nicest guy. Instead of getting mad that Panchito is behind, he says, gladly, and he helps him learn new words during recess.
Mr. Lema literally becomes his best friend at school.
It's so sweet.
It is. Things
Yeah.
are finally going great. But this is where the story gives us a massive surprise.
A really sad surprise.
Yeah. Just when he's feeling happy, the circuit loops back around. Do you want to read this last part?
Yeah, I'll read paragraphs 31 and 32.
Mm-hmm.
This happens while they were hanging out in the music room.
Okay.
He then picked up a trumpet, blew on it, and handed it to me. The sound gave me goosebumps. That day, I could hardly wait to tell Pa and Mama the great news. But when I opened the door to our shack, I saw that everything we owned was neatly packed in cardboard boxes.
Oh, man, the cardboard
You're
boxes.
back.
It's just devastating. Mr. Lima had just offered to teach him how to play the trumpet. Panchito loves music, and he's practically flying home to share the news.
He's so excited.
And then he opens the door and sees the boxes. The title, The Circuit, makes total sense now.
It's a circle that just never ends.
Right. Just when he gets comfortable, just when he finds a little bit of joy and makes a friend, the circle loops right back around, and they have to move again.
And, there's a reason this ending hits us so hard. It's actually a really cool reading workshop tool the author uses.
Oh, really? Tell us about it.
It's called first-person point of view.
Okay, what does that mean?
Basically, it means the author tells the story using words like I and me.
Oh, instead of saying Panchito walked home, he says I walked home.
Exactly. And because he uses I, you, the reader, feel like you are right there inside his head.
That makes total sense.
Right. So when he feels those goosebumps from the trumpet music, you feel them too.
And when he opens that door and sees the boxes,
Your stomach drops just like his does.
wow. If it was told by an outsider, it just wouldn't feel as personal.
Not at all. It puts you right in his shoes.
Well, we have definitely followed Panchito on quite a journey today.
We really have. From the strawberry fields and packing up the Carcachita.
To that awful termite-filled garage with the earthworm.
Oh, don't remind me.
Right. But we also saw his amazing triumph. He made a best friend in Mr. Lima, and he never gave up, even when he had to practice reading in a restroom.
His resilience is just incredible.
It is. Even with the heartbreak of those cardboard boxes at the very end, he just keeps trying. His family keeps trying.
So true.
Now, before we go today, we want to leave you with a final question to think about on your own.
Yeah, try to put yourself right there in the story.
If you were Panchito, standing in that doorway, looking at those cardboard boxes right after being promised trumpet lessons, what is the very first thing you would do or say?
Would you cry? Or would you turn around, grab your English book, and get ready to take it to the next town?
It's a tough question, but it's what resilience is all about.
Definitely something to think about.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive today.
Yes, thank you, everyone.
Keep reading, keep asking awesome questions, and keep learning. See you next time.